Keys. I got the keys, now I just need the door. What's up guys, my name is Jake from Classless, and welcome to One Take Wednesdays, the show where I share my mind, opinions, and saliva with you in one take. So this is a story I've told a lot, and I guess maybe it's because I think it's a good story, just one of the best stories that I have to tell. And so I wanted to do it in a video and document it because as time goes by, I forget more and more of this story, so I'm gonna try to use this video right now as a venue to remember as much as I can remember, and then that'll be the story till the end of time. It'll be on the internet, so there'll be nothing I can do about it. It will have come and gone. So what's the story, Jake? This is the story of the most detailed, crazy lucid dream that I ever had. So, when the dream first started, I was in my middle school. And I was walking down the hallway toward the door to get out of my middle school. In front of me is a girl I went to school with. She opens the door and leaves. And then all of a sudden, in the dream, I have this realization, oh my god, if she hadn't opened that door, I wouldn't have known that there was a door there. The glass is so transparent that it was invisible to me, and she just saved my life. I don't know why I believed that, but in the dream, I was positive that she saved my life. Then I go out the doors, and I'm standing in front of my middle school, and the scene changes. And this is sort of the thing about this dream, is the scene kept changing suddenly, but I was convinced it was all one story. Now on a boat, super weird, with all the kids from my class, and everybody's just around doing boaty stuff. I look to the left side of the boat, and I see that there's sort of a cable car thing. Picture green buckets that are about big enough to hold a person attached to what is essentially a ski lift. And it's in the water, the posts are in the water, and it's above the water to the side of the boat, just like 10 feet above me, and the green buckets are slowly passing by, one at a time, jumping off the boat into the buckets. I realize that this is a thing I'm going to have to do, and very soon at that. It's our turn to jump into the green buckets. And I have the realization that these buckets are way too far away and nobody can jump this far. So my friend and I jump, but I have dream legs, so I can't actually move that well or jump at all. And so we just jump not at all and fall straight into the water. And we're in the water and the boat goes by us. The boat goes by us and we swim around toward the back side of the boat. And I can swim, but my friend can't. So he starts grabbing onto me and pulling me underwater with him, as if that's gonna help either of us. Freaking idiot. Pulls me underwater, but it's a dream, so I can still breathe. And I reach up and I grab the back side of the boat. And in grabbing the back side of the boat, I realize this boat is not made of boat. It is made of styrofoam. And because the styrofoam is so lightweight, the boat, don't check my physics here, kids. The boat tips up and capsizes. Tips up and capsizes because I grabbed onto the backside of the boat. And everybody falls off into the water. Next thing I knew, myself, my friend, and everybody else had swam to the shore. There's a little river in front of my field of view that a bunch of women are sitting on inner tubes and floating down this river off into the ocean that we had just left, okay? And their hands were all up like this. And they were all saying, high fives for the ship crash survivors. Shipwreck survivors. And they were offering high fives as they were floating downstream on inner tubes right by me. The river is like literally 2 feet wide, and it's just wide enough to fit the inner tubes. And off into the ocean. So I gave one of them a high five. The second I gave one of them a high five, it cut to a scene, B-roll, of Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean saying, "Release the Kraken." And the reason he was saying that, follow me here, need to get my bearings straight. The reason he was saying that is because he was upset that I survived the ship crash. I knew this. In my dream, I knew this. He was upset that we survived the ship crash. So he was sending this kraken on us to right what was wrong, to justify what was unjust. And next thing I knew, I was back in the water again. I was swimming for a few seconds, and I had this impending sense of doom that the kraken was behind me. And then it cut again to a cartoon drawing of the entire planet, you know, the globe. And there was a little red dot. It says, "You are here." It's sort of a cartoon. And then there was another black dot, and it said, "The kraken is here." And that motherfucker was right behind me. I mean, it was time to go. And I'm watching my dot and the kraken's dot, and then I got to shore. And then the scene cut again, and I was in a concert hall. But it was sort of like, if you've never been to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but you imagine what the Leaning Tower of Pisa would look like on the inside. It's just a bunch of circular, you know, balconies going up sort of infinitely, and I'm just standing in the center of this small cylindrical building, looking up at all of it. Looking up. And I see a light appear. And under that light is one of my friends from high school who is in the high school band. And he's like now presenting the insert name of my high school here, marching band. And all the rows of building get lit up, and there's just instrumenteers, musician people, filling every single row up to infinity in this thin cylindrical building. It's an infinite band. And they all start playing For Elise. And then I woke up. This is probably the worst video I've ever made. I can't think of anything I could have possibly done that was more random. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe, give me a like, and comment in the comment area where people comment below this video. Give it a share if you think your friends might like it for some reason, and check out the videos that Brendan's doing on Mondays and the skits that we release every Friday. Thank you, family, and I will see you guys in the latter video.